สวัสดีค่ะ and welcome back to Ed Brian's Site here on GBN Station. You are now with me, Konkana Wishitpan, reporting to you all the latest news on Buddhism from around the world. Our news update today is from Mongolia, the Buddhist temple in Kyoto, Japan, and lastly, the Buddha Dhamma Center in Hong Kong. Long queues were seen at Gadan Tenshilan Monastery, the center of Mongolian Buddhists in the capital, Ulaanbaatar, as a large number of people gathered to get a glimpse and pay obeisance to the four Kapila Vasu relics of Lord Buddha brought from India for public display. The Kapila Vasu relics have been put on display for 11 days at the monastery, where devotees, both old and young, gather in large numbers from early morning. The relics are being displayed at India's spiritual neighbor, Mongolia, a Buddhist majority nation. Lord Buddha lived in India and attained Mahaparinirvana, or ultimate salvation, in Kushinagar, Uttar Pradesh. Earlier in the day, the president of Mongolia, Uknagen Khurelsukh, along with an Indian delegation headed by the Union Minister Kiran Rijiju, pay obeisance to holy Kapila Vasu relics of Lord Buddha at Gadan Tenshilan Monastery. The four relics from India were brought to the Mongolian capital in a special flight in a gesture to strengthen cultural and spiritual ties between the two countries. The display of sacred Kapila Vasu relics at Gadan Tenshilan Monastery is being termed as a historic milestone in India-Mongolia relations and aimed at further boost cultural and spiritual relations between the two countries. Ryokuhara Mitsuji Temple in the city's Higashiyama ward has opened its new Ravagon storage facility to the public, showcasing 14 Buddhist statues designated by the government as important cultural properties and other sculptures. Founded in the 10th century by Buddhist Saint Kuya, who spread the Amida faith, the temple is renowned for housing a famed statue of the standing Saint Kuya, which is an important cultural property with 6 small statues of Amida Buddha emerging from its mouth. The 2-story reinforced concrete storage facility with a total floor space of about 210 square meters was built to commemorate the 1050th anniversary of the death of the priest this year. It stands next to the existing Homo Sugan storage house, which has fallen into disrepair. The standing statue was crafted by Kosho, a son of master Buddhist sculptor Yun Kei, in the 13th century of the Kamakura period. It is said that the small statues coming out of his mouth represent each character of the sutra Namu Amida Busu, or I take refuge in Amida Buddha, transforming into an Amida Buddha. Also on display at the Ravagon are realistic sculptures from the Kamakura period, including seated statues of Unkei and warlord Taira no Kiyomori, as well as a standing Jiso Bosasu by Josho, a master sculpture of the Heian period. Buddhists in Hong Kong have donated essential items to vulnerable families in Sri Lanka, which is experiencing its first economic crisis since its independence in 1948. The Buddha Dhamma Center of Hong Kong, BDCHK, has raised funds to help families secure daily essentials such as food, medicines, and other necessities. A portion of the funds raised will be also donated to educational institutions in Sri Lanka that are experiencing financial difficulties after the Sri Lankan government abruptly terminated or reduced pledge grants. According to the BDCHK Facebook page, rice, lentils, and cooking oil and other items worth 7,000 rupees have been distributed to 900 needy families in 3 distribution batches under the direction of the BDCHK, a charitable institution. Venerable Professor M. Dhamma Jyoti, who helped to distribute the second batch of items in Sri Lanka, said via video that although there were more than 2,000 needy people in their distribution regions, they had decided to prioritize essential items for women with children under the age of 6. All of these people came to a temple to receive the items. Venerable Professor M. Dhamma Shodhi expressed appreciation to the BDCHK and the center's members and supporters for their contributions to help vulnerable people in Sri Lanka. The BDCHK also stated that as a part of the campaign to help needy Sri Lankans, the distribution of essential items would take place in different parts of the country. The center added that after the successful distribution of necessities in other parts of Sri Lanka, they would continue to offer progress updates. Today we'll be taking a look at the International Day of Vesak 2022, held at International Dhammagaya Center in California. Let us rejoice in everyone's merit together.
Welcome to Visakha Day ceremony here in Azusa, California. Tonight we going to have the biggest ceremony for Buddhists and friends, all belief, gender and religion, nationality. We gather tonight to celebrate the Buddha birthday, enlightenment and entering Nirvana. So all the Buddhist monks from different schools and including the local people come together to meditate, chanting and spread loving kindness to the world, to create peace within ourselves and share to the world. So actually we closed the temple for 2 years. We cannot hold the Visakha ceremony like this for 2 years. So this year is the first year that we open. All the monks excited and happy to come and join us. This is we waiting for 2 years, and tonight we come together to recall the supreme purity, supreme kindness, supreme compassion of the Buddha, and we create peace from practicing meditation and spreading loving kindness and share for long-lasting peace to the world.
ครับวันนี้ผมมีความปลื้มปิติมากนะครับที่ได้มาร่วมงานวันวิสาขบูชาที่วัดพระธรรมกายในวันนี้นะครับวันวิสาขะก็เป็นวันที่สำคัญอีกวันหนึ่งนะครับของชาวพุทธของเรานะครับและที่สำคัญคือเป็นวันที่องค์การสหประชาชาติเนี่ยประกาศให้เป็นวันสำคัญของโลกด้วยนะครับก็เป็นโอกาสอันดีที่ท่านพุทธศาสนิกชนทั่วโลกนะครับจะได้น้อมนำหลักคำสอนของสมเด็จพระสัมมาสัมพุทธเจ้ามาใช้ในชีวิตประจำวันครับก็ขอเรียนเชิญชาวพุทธทุกท่านนะครับมาร่วมงานวันวิสาขะอย่างนี้ทุกปีครับขอบคุณครับ
We are very happy that we get to celebrate Buddha's birthday with Dhammakaya and all the other temples together with everybody, with all 5 temples. So this is a very special event for us as well. Thank you again.
very meaningful the event. So we would like to come back again next year. So we hope this year the COVID will end soon, so we can come back every year. Thank you.
I'm so grateful to be here today on Vesak Day. It is my first time here at the Dhammakaya Temple in Azusa, and my experience was very, very beautiful, very, very peaceful. I believe even more so now that the power of group meditation is very important. As a collective, together, if we combine our energy, our love, and our compassion, I do believe that we can achieve world peace. Again, I'm very grateful to be here.
For the whole worldwide, which is the day the Lord Buddha birth, enlightenment, and passed away. And so we are here just practicing Buddhism, learn all the things the Buddha teaching us, and we apply all that thing in our daily life, especially in our working, our family life. And I'm glad to be here, and we've been joy and Vesak at DMC Azusa many years now. I think at least about 15 years. And all of us, in different nations, we all here, all the monks, Thai monk, Vietnamese monk, Chinese monk, different nationality, we all here, we are united on Vesak Day.
tonight is a big event that the people spend a good time together in harmony, in the peaceful, in serenity, and everyone have a smiling as a one family, and we gather and we have commitment to meet us again next year, and we can collaborate to create peace to the world and follow the footsteps and the mission of หลวงพ่อธรรมชโย to create world peace from within. So tonight, thank you everyone who come and join us in the auspicious night, and we have a good time. Dhamma ground is bright from the lantern to show respect to the Buddha on Vesak Day. Our center of the body is bright from Dhamma within, and the sky is bright from the full moon. So this is the sign that we can change the world from within, from Dhamma, from the middle path, from the Vichā Dhammakaya. So thank you everyone who come and join us and share the positive energy, pure energy, the utmost Dhamma to humanity and for the world. Thank you so much. See you next year.
And now it's time for us to say goodbye. Please make sure to check out all episodes of our at Bright Inside News program on our website, gbnus.com. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful week. สวัสดีค่ะ